So inside the Typhoon biome is it's an illustration of the typhoon vortex. So hypothetically, you're inside a typhoon, and you can see various archetypes inside. But in the middle is actually like a lake, put inside. And one important information about typhoon is when you're in the middle of it, it's actually calm. So when you're experiencing a typhoon passing by to where you are, when you feel it that it's calm, it's actually you're inside, you're in the middle of it. To kind of show like how um, the impacts of typhoon. So yeah, I think one important aspect of looking at weather in the Philippines is it actually daily. This is the life of being in the Philippines. Like hazard is part of daily life in when you live in the Philippines, because geographically it's very unstable weather ever since history. And but I think what's dangerous about this thought is that we think that it's actually normal to have this more extreme phenomenons. And yeah, so you can see like an outpost in the middle, which is actually taken from an archival photo that I saw, blending video, which is to illustrate the the circular motion of typhoon vortex. So it explains and explores on the idea of a blender or a blending motion, similar to a typhoon. So yeah, this one is like a really big terrain. So I just want maybe to feel like how the feel of being inside of it. There's also a hand here, and then there's other archetypes around it, like a ship. So yeah, actually this ship is taken from like a disaster image, because back in 2013 there's a very strong typhoon called Typhoon Haiyan, and a ship actually went inland in the middle of the town. It's because of a storm surge. So that's how strong the water was, and it wiped out like the whole town of almost 1 million people, and they have to evacuate the whole place because it was totally gone. So you can read more in it here, and you can actually see the actual ship here, which was taken there. So this is like the town of Tacloban. It's just in eastern part of the Philippines. So there's the ship and went inside the town. And it also relates to the history of the the need to actually predict the weather is economical as well, because before they need to know how the ships will be safe from typhoon, because it affects the trade routes during the time. So yeah. The last one here. And there's more on the other side. You can explore the whole terrain. So it's kind of like this has a symbolic how we are actually sinking in a bit, in a way, and this is based on factual evidence that the climate in the Philippines are more getting more intense throughout the years, like 10 years. In just about 10 years, some of the islands will submerge, and economically, the and our adaptation will be much affected by it as well.